Good day, viewers at home. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Deborah Bolaji, and this is Comfort Food channel where we talk about mental health in the most simplified way. If you are new to this channel, you're welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much. In continuation of the series we've been having for some time now about fasting and your mental health, today I'm going to talk about some tips into fasting. What are those things that you can do while fasting, and what are those things you need to avoid if you are fasting? Number one there is that ease into it. Take it easily. If you are fasting and you're new to fasting, please don't rush it. Don't see yourself as, oh, they're fasting and I need to join them. If you know you have some health challenges and you need to stay off fasting, please do. All right. Then secondly, avoid sugar if you're fasting. Of course, like in my previous video, you can check my previous video to watch more about it. I told you that anything that contains calories, sugar, of course, will break your fast. So avoid sugar as much as possible if you're fasting. Eat more diets that actually that contain nutrients that you need at that time, and like vegetables, fruits is recommended. All right. Then another thing is that when you're fasting, please avoid strenuous activities. Stay away from strenuous activities and try as much as possible to limit your activities. Try as much as possible to limit it. If you're working, please don't overstress yourself at such period of time, because at that time when you're fasting, of course, you're burning calories, you're burning body fat, and glucose is depleted, that is reduced at that particular time. So you don't have enough glucose to do strenuous activities so that it will not affect you. For some, you can see some that faint, just see them fainting because of the rigorous exercise they do when they are fasting. So don't do that. Another tip I'm going to give you is that stay hydrated. See, you can do without food for days, but water, no. Stay hydrated. Water does not break your fast. And even there are some certain teas that you can take while fasting. If you're having marathon fasting, there are some teas that you can actually take that does not contain sugar. So you can just use it, take them to rehydrate yourself. In my previous video, I've talked about why you need to stay hydrated. So you can watch the previous video to learn more about rehydration. So you need to stay hydrated if you're fasting. Then another thing is that if you're fasting, take a bath regularly. I've heard so many stories of people, because they're fasting, they stay away from bathing and having a bath and taking care of their hygiene. Please, fasting does not affect your hygiene. Your personal hygiene must be maintained. If you're fasting, brush your teeth, have your bath, and your personal hygiene is key if you're fasting. All right, then another thing is that if you're fasting, try as much as possible to stay away from sun, stay away from direct sunlight. Staying in the sun for a longer period of time, it can hit dehydration and it's not good for you at that time. So these tips will help you. If you're fasting, please follow these tips. Eat a lot of vegetables. The fruits that you can eat while fasting, maybe fruit that have high water content, such as watermelon, pineapple, cucumber. So all those fruits actually have higher water content, so you can take them when you're fasting. And don't forget, if you're on certain medications, you've been placed on medications for some time and you want to fast, please talk with your doctor before you engage in the fasting, for them to tell you the ones you need to take and if they need to reduce the dose or something. But please just talk to your health provider so that before you take any action on drug. And another tip is that an advice: if you're fasting and you have a health condition that will not warrant you to fast, that will not be wise for you to fast, please don't fast. Fasting is just a form of discipline that you want to actually discipline your body to. It's a spiritual exercise though, but even at that, wisdom is actually profitable to direct. Please, if you have some certain illnesses, please don't fast. So in my next video, I'm going to tell you some ailments that if you have them, don't fast. Take care of your health first, your health first, before any other thing. Thank you for joining me in today's video. If you have not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. All right, bye.